this next comedian coming up, I want you to put your hands together. Just for him tonight. We hope we're going to have another great comedian come up. Give it up again. Come on. Reginald Black, everybody. From Charlotte, North Carolina.
I'm just a bachelor, looking for a partner, someone who knows how to ride without being falling off. How y'all doing, Harlem? Hey, a good time in the house. Woo! I am comedian Reginald Black. She said I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina. By a round of applause, how many of y'all ever seen me before? I ain't never seen none of y'all ass either, so but I am famous though, you know, I used to model do-rags back in the day. Yeah, but I'm in the process, I'm in the process of suing the United States. I had to take it to the Supreme Court for using my likeness, which is pedestrians walking. Watch your step, you know what I'm saying? Or the one I'm most famous for is me and my sister on the yellow caution sign, the children playing. Y'all seen that? Yeah. But I'm glad y'all came out tonight. Everybody enjoying themselves? Before I get started, I need all the cross-eyed people to move to the side of the room where it look like you're looking at me because I get paranoid that somebody behind me, you know? Yeah, but you know, she was talking about the pandemic earlier, you know what I'm saying? We finally got off the COVID, y'all give it up for that. Oh, man, that was rough. So they say, you know, but you know they say it's coming back, right? Y'all heard that? Yeah, they never left. But they say now they got that new do-it-at-home self-kit. All you gotta do is stick your finger in your butt, put it in your nose, if you don't smell it, you got COVID. You know who's mad about COVID, right? You know, older black women, boy. Older black women weren't trying to get no COVID. I tell you that, boy. You know I didn't see my grandmama since Christmas 2019. She's like, ain't nobody coming to my house tomorrow. I'm gonna email you a plate, baby. This nigga look fool, you know what I'm saying? But you know who's the maddest about COVID, right? We all know that one guy with that super chronic halitosis, you know. He walk around smelling his breath all day, you know, so he frowned. He's like, now you know what we've been talking about, nigga. Shoot, walking around frowning. Yeah, but if COVID taught us anything, that we had to, you know, get closer to God, y'all. Give it up for the Lord, y'all. Come on. We cannot do anything without him, you know. It says in Luke 3:5-7, it says he'll make your crooked place straight. Yeah. And if you turn with me to the book of Jobs, yeah, I said in the book of Jobs, it said, you will be blessed when employment has come upon you. Yeah, you know in Revelation, you know, saying that Revelation 8:1 says that, you know, they'll, well, what happens is that if, when God comes back, right, you know what's going to be, it's going to be quiet in heaven, right? Because he's going to take the men up first, right? You know, and it says right there in Revelation 8:1, it says that there will be a span of silence for about 30 minutes. Because the women, they came. The women up like that. Yeah, but you know, God got Jesus got a sense of humor, you know. But you know, he was walking down the road to Damascus, right? So he cursed the fig tree because it wasn't producing no fruit, right? So he got on down to the church. What if he went in and started turning over the table and saying, "Y'all turned the church into a den of iniquity." He said, "Hell, who touched me?" He said, "I'm the way said, Jesus, here, calm down. Have a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry." Hashtag me and homo lamb. Yeah. Woo, yeah, boy. Now, a round of applause, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of jobs, you know, most people working, right? Not round of applause. Y'all working, right? Yeah. Does anybody do Uber or Lyft or anything like that? Anybody do that? Yeah. I signed up myself. You know, I call myself every day and take myself to work and clock out. That gas money, but that gas money. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I used to do taxes for a living, right? You know, I'm from Charlotte, you know, and everything like that. We have a tax office or whatever. So now, this guy down there, you know, he used to come up to me every day. He used to ask me for $1, you know what I'm saying? So it was taxes, so I would give it to him, right? So he came up to me, he's like, brother, let me get $1, right? You know what I'm saying? Man. I said, so one day, you know, I came in and I was late or whatever, you know, I got caught with traffic and everything like that or whatever, and I get to the job or whatever, he said, hey, brother, let me get $1, you know, we doing the dance with him. I said, man, bro, you should have about $150, $200 by now. He said, well, I don't know how y'all country niggas do it down here, but I'm from New York, and I was always taught not to put all my bags in one basket. I said, what? I said, man, look, I can't get put it all, man. Get away from me, man. Then he told me to put all his bags in one basket. Yeah. But, you know, speaking of jobs, you know, I remember one time I was riding down the street or whatever, right? And I would see these orange signs on the road that said inmates working. I'm like, dang, what you got to do? Go to jail and get a job? Well, be careful what you say, right? But shortly soon after, I came to jail, I went to jail, and I got a job as an electrician. I'm like, man, I got in there, right? You know, anybody ever been to jail before, you know, you see these little things on TV or whatever, say you got to prove yourself, right? So I'm there, you know what I'm saying, about 3 days going by or whatever, so I got to prove myself. So I'm in the cafeteria, right? And this guy, you know what I'm saying, he run over my foot with a wheelchair. I said, oh shoot, this is my chance right here, boy. So I run up on him, hey, what's up, man? It's Reggie Black. How about a dude stood about the wheelchair and whooped my tail, y'all? I said, dang, I was wondering why his shoes were so dirty. I said, look at me deceiving. Look at that. You know, stood up and whooped my tail. I'm like, man. So I called my girl on the phone, whatever, right, trying to get some moral support. I was like, baby, you know, the guy, you know what I'm saying, he done beat me up in a wheelchair and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, she started cussing me out and said, I ain't never liked you, your mama, or your ugly children. It's over. I was like, hey, I ain't over 3 days. So, you know, I called my boy on the phone, or finally get him on the phone, or trying to get some you know, money or whatever. He's like, I said, bro, I'm just glad you called, man, because I just got out of the hospital. He said, what happened, man? I said, I bust my head. He said, how'd you do that? I said, I was holding my breath waiting on that money. He said, you're going to send me, nigga. Yeah, but, you know, with these children, you know, the children nowadays or whatever, right, you know, they're different or whatever, right? So my son, you know, so he's in the 2nd grade or whatever, you know, they get asking all kind of hard questions and stuff like that. The children, the teachers be asking and stuff like that. So he came up and he said, Dad, he said, can you explain to me a solar eclipse? I said, no, son. Y'all get that. No, son, solar eclipse. I'm gonna email y'all that one. But he said, no, they said, that's why I don't ask you stuff. He said, explain to me. I said, I need to know the difference between ignorant and arrogant. I said, I don't know and I don't care. He said, okay, Dad, now look. He said, I need to know, this is serious. I need to know what's the difference between confident and confidential. I said, well, there's 3 letters that's different, son. I said, but let me explain it to you like this. I said, you're my son, and then I'm confident, and little Naquan down the street, that's my son also. That's confidential. Don't tell me like that.